Hello viewers, my name is Claresta Halim from Chinese Literature. Through this video, I want to share about the research I carried out together with my supervisor, Mr. Reynolds, titled A Digital Humanities Approach to AI-Driven Business Chinese Training for Workplace Communication. So what will be discussed in this video? Firstly, the backgrounds of the research that encouraged me to study this topic. Secondly, the objectives we wanted to accomplish and aims. Methods on how we gather the data and precision. Fourth, experiments, results, and discussion. And lastly, the conclusion. In the current years, Indonesia is having a rapid increase in the number of Chinese companies and enterprises in the country. As a result, the demand also increased in need for workers with Chinese language ability, especially in a professional or business setting. But unfortunately, there is still an insufficient supply of Indonesian workers that has Chinese language skills, largely because to limited learning resources and lack of opportunities for them to practice in real-life context. And to effectively address this problem, using artificial intelligence, particularly voice-enabled chatbots like ChatGPT, can be a practical and effective solution to support language learning and improve workplace communication in Chinese. This approach also aligns with the broader framework of digital humanities, where technology meets human culture. And this integration of AI into language learning complies with SDG 4, which put on focus improving education quality and help on preparing Indonesian workers to engage in the global workforce through a cross-cultural understanding and digital readiness. This research has three main objectives. First is to examine how ChatGPT's voice chat can improve Chinese conversation skills for Indonesian employees. Second, to analyze how it helps employees better understand business Chinese in real work situations. And last, to evaluate how integrating AI and digital humanities can offer an accessible and effective solution for language learning, especially to support their readiness on facing a global working environment. This research used a qualitative method, and for the subject group, a total of 21 full-time employees from various industries such as food and beverages, banking, education, and logistics, and other else were selected based on their jobs, which they regularly communicate in Chinese, such as with their supervisors or clients. All of the participants first completed a pre-test questionnaire. Then, each day for 3 days, they engage in a 10-minute voice chat using two predetermined topics related to workplace communication, such as report making and preparing work materials. These topics align with vocabulary from the Business Chinese test, which is a measure for professional use of Chinese. After completing all of the sessions, participants filled out a pause test. To assess both verbal and nonverbal improvement, this test included Likert scale and open-ended questions, which based on communication accommodation theory. Moreover, selected participants were interviewed to gain deeper insight into their learning experience. This mixed method allowed us to measure both skills and participants' personal reflection. Before we continue to results and discussion, it is better for us to first understand the underlining of the concept. Communication accommodation theory learns how people adjust their speaking style, such as vocabulary, tone, or gesture usage based on who they're talking to. The goal is to improve mutual understanding and communication. In language learning, this helps learners adapt their speech to sound more natural and context appropriate, especially in professional or cross-cultural settings. Firstly, we will see results on verbal aspects such as listening, speaking, grammar, sentence structure, articulations, and fluency. For this part, I will show the majority of the responses given by the participants. Here we also can see the graphs as a reference to understand the result better. Light blue represents overall agreement on improvement, darker blue shows a strong agreement, and deep blue represents disagreement. The results shows that 81% strongly agreed their listening and comprehension improved, and 76.19% expressed clear progress in speaking. Many participants noticed better word choices and grammar, which shows CAT's concept of adapting language structure for effective communication. The real-time feedback and transcripts provided by ChatGPT also supported self-review, especially for grammar and vocabulary based on business Chinese test standards. Here, articulation and tone showed less improvement, likely due to phonetic differences between Chinese language and Bahasa Indonesia. But 95% still agreed they noticed better clarity. Interviews conducted on selected participants revealed AI acted as a judgment-free speaking partner, helping them to practice naturally and adjust confidently. To evaluate the nonverbal communication aspects, 5 items were assessed: self-confidence, gestures, speech clarity, topic mastery, and overall performance. After the experiment, 62% of the participants felt more confident in speaking Chinese, which also reflected in their posture and expressions, with 71% noticing a notable improvement. However, speech clarity and volume showed lowest results with 48% disagreeing. On the other hand, 76% believed their mastery of business Chinese topics improved, especially in workplace contexts. Finally, 95% affirmed an overall improvement in their communication performance when using Chinese in real situations. Lastly, AI functionality and its value on the learning process. ChatGPT's voice chat feature has proven to be highly effective for practicing business Chinese. In this experiment, 95% of the participants found it helpful in improving conversational skills, highlights its natural responses and ability to mimic real workplace dialogue. Features such as conversation transcripts, quick feedback, and NLP make learning more accessible and immersive. Here on the slides, we can see an actual screenshot of the transcript, both on mobile view and website view. In conclusion, this study has explored ChatGPT's voice chat feature as a tool to improve Indonesian employees' business Chinese. The results showed clear improvements in both verbal and non-verbal communication, which highlights its contextual relevance and ease of use. Many participants feel motivated to continue using the app in the future, serving as a solution to the problem of limited Chinese-speaking employees. Looking ahead, features like emotion recognition and cultural adaptability could further enhance the experience, making AI-assisted language learning even more realistic and impactful. Thank you.